Hey guys, what is up? Yo. So, welcome to the Monthly Reload podcast. Many of you may know me before as Azazael LL from the Unlimited Experience, but I go by Azazel TSB or LOD, whichever now. Hell Hydra, by the way. But for this podcast, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go by our first names, just for sort of start off. Many people already know that I go by Trey. Some call me Treybo. I got two other guys here with me. Go ahead, Ray Blast.
Yeah, yes, hello. How is everyone today? My name is Braulio, also commonly known as Ray Blast, and I'm probably the biggest weeb on the server.
All right. Last one. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? My name is Brent, also known as the Lost One. Others know me as Death. Um, I'm kind of the ghost of the server.
Always there and always watching.
Yeah,
He's always there. He's always watching.
You
You
never
just
know
don't
when he's
know it.
there.
Like you could be 2 o'clock in the morning, saying hi in general chat. Boom, death comes up.
Death is always there. Death is
Alright,
always watching.
so let's go more of this introduction. All right, I'll go more myself, and we'll start talking about Team Reload. As many of y'all know, I was co-owner of Unlimited, but now I work as security for TSB Gaming, Hell Hydra again, and I'm now promoted to founder of Team Reload. What is Team Reload now? Team Reload, for most of us, we all came from my previous work. We all left due to exposed illicit activities from the CEO and other owners, but we really won't get too much into that. So we all came together around June 2020, and we all were on big breaks, so we're all coming up with ideas. So it wasn't until like October that we was like, you know what, let's finally launch. It was like, let's get everybody, we started getting everybody together, started getting active. Team Reload is officially launched on October 28th, 2020. And ever since then, we actually started developing came a lot of great ideas. And this podcast was actually one of them.
Mm-hmm.
We thought about trying to get into it. So we'll definitely be doing monthly episodes. That way the people can have time. We're gonna be focused on a lot with this podcast. But so
Mm-hmm.
to go more and more what Team Reload is, Team Reload is a community trying to support and build each other up through streaming. Streaming is not only the only thing we focus on gaming in general. We have LFG channels and everything. If people are interested, they want to find people to game with. But our priority still surrounds streamers and content creators for all platforms. That includes Twitch, YouTube, Facebook gaming, anything. We have an open arm policy to anyone looking for a place to call home. So we're literally, we're arms wide open. It was like, come here, buddy. Give you a pat on the back.
Pretty much, yeah.
So pretty much, go ahead.
Where you're from or what backgrounds, we here at Team Reload have like different people. Like you won't find someone who you can't just talk with. You know, everyone here is just so chill, or it's just so like welcoming. It's just like a nice place to just hang out, talk about your weird obsessions or like the favorite shows you've been watching. It's just a chill place, really.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is mostly just like a casual thing. Like we don't really require activity or anything like that. This is mostly just a streaming and content creating org.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm looking at
even
you.
if you, yeah,
The death of
so
Discord.
yeah, even if you just want to meet new people listening to music too, we have that here at Team Reload. A lot of people are looking to start developing music. Actually, that's one big announcement coming up for Team Reload. Is
Mm-hmm.
eventually we'll start making our own music royalty free for streamers and everything because we want to make sure we want to help people out.
We definitely want to
Uh,
help our streamers here, and you know, with the recent DMCA takedowns and requests, we thought that providing music for our own streamers, for streamers that come here at Team Reload, is definitely something we want to provide for everyone who is here.
also, And also a big thing, we are not going to restrictly keep this to Team Reload people.
Mm-hmm.
At first, we may until we officially get a platform, and then we will start distributing to others as well.
Mm-hmm. Most
Uh,
definitely.
but even if music's not your thing, if you just want to meet people, have people to game with, coming here is still a good step as well.
Mm-hmm. And if you're a bit more on the techie side, we also have lots of educational things that are coming here soon. Whether you want to learn like new skills, there's a lot of artists here. There's a lot of programmers, and actually more recently, we started doing a new branch of things. Trey, what do you want to delve into? What new projects here at Team Reload we're doing?
Okay, I definitely will. So, let's just go to starting the small stuff first, and we'll get into the big stuff at the end. We're definitely going to have people try to learn, teach designing, video editing, and as I already said, possibly we could possibly start teaching music. Myself, I will be given access to cybersecurity books and everything, or not really books, but just courses. Given my resources that I've used to learn as eventually will start going through college here soon for computer systems and dig into computer forensics, ethical hacking, and stuff like that. But the really big thing is for Team Reload is we are now starting our own game development team
Mm-hmm.
and have two of the biggest people on that team here with us today.
Mm-hmm. So I'll let Brent explain some of it, and then I can help you on that.
All right. So, one of the major projects we're gonna be our future down the line is video game design.
Mm-hmm.
Um, don't have really not gonna really say much into what all is gonna be going down right now, but here in the near future we will start making more announcements and releasing more things on what we're working on. Um, but that is one of the major uh, new aspects we are going to be looking into.
Mm-hmm. We're starting off with the reason we really want to do this game design and development thing is that uh, I'm not sure about most people, but personally, there's always been this itch for me to like find the quote unquote quote perfect game, and when you get into this community where there's a lot of people who like have different experiences and stuff, you get a lot of ideas flowing about what that perfect game is. So here at Team Reload, we're definitely trying to find some way where those people with that itch can help freely express themselves and make their perfect game. As Brent has said here, definitely keep an eye out on our socials. You're definitely not gonna want to miss that. And if you're interested, hey, I mean, come on, join. We'll definitely be willing to hear you out and all the great ideas you have. And you could definitely join on something new and interesting. Something definitely to break the mundane life that we've gotten used to in this hard pandemic lifestyle.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And that doesn't only cover all of it as well. We do our staff team also consists of very brilliant content creators. A lot of us are streamers and everything ourselves, and we still support people. We help make people feel even for free. That's
Mm-hmm.
also one of our big things here at Team Reload. We don't charge anything at all.
No
We
money.
we want we want to see people succeed. That's one of our biggest things. Um, we all have experience with stream teams and esports as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, One of the big things for Team Reload, we will not really we will focus on doing events and tournaments, which we'll probably have to here soon. But mostly esports will be focused to a very good friend, Alpha X, who uh who is the owner of Principles Esports, and we have partnered up with him and everything. We do have another partnership, but it's been very quiet of programming Minecraft Java servers.
Mm-hmm.
But we that was a thing that was still it's still an idea and upcoming.
Definitely keep
Also,
an eye out.
but speaking of Minecraft, we do have where one very own staff who is also in bot development and also a dev and staff in an upcoming, very big upcoming Minecraft server for Sword Art Online. on Minecraft Java.
Rise up, weebs.
Yes, Team Reload has a lot of beans, by the way.
It's probably
Yeah.
the the most the role with the most people actually.
It is, considering I'm one of them.
Let's go
But,
weebs. But yeah.
but for,
No, we need is an anthem.
We need an
yeah,
official Team Reload weeb anthem.
for but yes, for Team Reload, we are always open to suggestions and change. We're open for everybody as well. Like anybody can come and make this place as their home. If they have any questions, like for education, as Braulio has stated, we not only would we do that, but we also have channels dedicated to helping people for streaming tips. Like how can I help? Can we help them? We also give free graphics and everything for our streamers. We don't give no payment or anything. Um, if anybody is interested, we have Instagram, Twitter, we have a YouTube and Twitch, and now you can find us on Anchor FM. Now,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
We're just
we're very,
expanding.
yes, we're definitely very diverse and dedicated gamers. All of us. I've been gaming since I was probably 3 years old. Driver being one of my very first games.
I think my first actually I always thought the idea of the first game was super interesting. And it's definitely something we will cover on a later episode. Foreshadowing.
Yes, many of us are definitely hardcore gamers. Like we still have some casuals, but most of us are all PC gamers. We had some Xbox on PlayStation, but that's honestly about it. But we are willing to expand. I mean, myself included. I got like literally every single console: Switch. I got PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Where are all my mobile gamers at? Let's go.
I don't really do much mobile gaming, and I wish I could say I still play console, but PlayStation still hates Wi-Fi, and Xbox kind of fried itself, so mainly PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we come across those issues. Sadly, then that's actually it's a good point right there because instead of just talking more about Team Reload, let's talk about this podcast. What is podcast going to be about? Well, as Brent said, he's got his own experiences already coming on live. For our podcast is going to be ran and owned by the founders and admins from Team Reload, but that doesn't mean no one can be a guest. Anybody, no discrimination, can come and be a guest if they wish to be. We'll be having monthly episodes. We're definitely going to talk about bringing a better experience for all gamers. And especially we want to help streamers, so we may give streamers some shout outs on here as well, and some ads. A very big thing for us for this podcast, we will be talking about our gaming experiences, past, future, and present. We'll be talking about like what was our very first game? What was our most memorable moment in high school, grade school, junior high?
Horror
some of us
stories here and there.
Yeah, get some horror stories in, get our own little takes, because we gotta have some storytellers for that game development.
Most definitely, yeah.
But, go ahead.
You'll definitely hear a lot of things sprinkled here and there, some diverse, some more episodes very uniform. But I think the biggest takeaway is definitely just the amount of voices and the amount of people you'll hear from this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure. So, the podcast, we're not. So I know I stated we're all hardcore gamers, but we will also be covering casual gaming talks as well, not only hardcore. So, we'll be having many types of people come on board, voice their opinions on all type of events, like their gaming experiences. We'll also do gaming reviews, kind of like what I did on my last podcast. Gaming news as well, like upcoming games. Lord, the surprise, New World is still not come out, by the way.
There's a lot of games that haven't come out. Okay.
Yeah. I'll just stay like literally a lot of the games I covered have not even came out, but a lot of the games I covered that were getting delayed has came out. So imagine that.
2020 gives and 2020 takes.
Ain't that the truth?
So yes, but any audience that still would like to come aboard, if you want to rant, you want to door a game, heck, you want to spill even more, like you can name it, you want to come on board and do it, just give us a message, give us a little comment. Uh, but I mean, that's mostly what the podcast is going to be. It's all going to be gaming focused and everything. We'll have some advertisements here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but our main focus is like to give people something to listen to, something unique. That's what we strive for. Like we're not here to do this for us. We're here to do this for other people.
That's really what Team Reload is all about. It's not about the, you know, Team Reload itself. It's about the players, the members, the people. We're not just an org or whatever. We're not just a single voice. We're a group of voices, an audience, if you would. We want to give this audience their voice so they can broadcast and let other people know that hey, I was alive. I did something.
Mm-hmm. For sure,
Mhm.
for sure, for sure. I mean, I mean, sorry, we gotta have this introduction a little short. We should keep going on, but that's how introductions are.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, shortly here soon, we'll actually begin our first monthly episode of the podcast, and kind of nostalgic feeling, but you just know how it is.
It is how it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
Keep an eye out for our
and
first
just
podcast episode here soon. We'll announce it on our socials, and definitely, you know, tune in for that episode.
and also for our giveaway message, I would like to thank y'all to everyone who comes and listen to this. If you are willing to meet us, I will be having Discord invites on our social media, and I will definitely be trying my best to have our Discord invite on our Anchor.fm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to thank Anchor.fm again for the opportunity to make another podcast.
They're always there when we need them. The real homies.
Uh, as I stated earlier, many of y'all know me as Azazael. On here, I'm Trey.
I'm
But
Braulio, also known as Ray Blast.
I'm Brent, also known as Lost One.
and we will conclude this introduction, and we will start the grind.
Grind, here we go. We cut out the last part.